gentlemen, welcome to the main event.
Welcome to today's podcast. We're diving into the world of industrial machinery and the role Wolf Machinery Supply plays in modern manufacturing.
Absolutely, it's a fascinating topic. Industrial machinery might sound niche, but it's the backbone of so many industries we rely on every day.
Right, most people don't realize how much their daily lives depend on machines they never see. Without reliable suppliers, entire production lines could grind to a halt.
Exactly. Speaking of suppliers, Wolf Machinery Supply is an interesting example. They don't just sell equipment, they offer solutions tailored to specific industrial needs.
I think that's a crucial point. It's not about selling a machine off the shelf. It's about understanding what a client actually needs. That's where expertise comes in.
And expertise isn't just about knowing the specs. It's about anticipating problems, suggesting improvements, and sometimes even challenging a client's assumptions.
Have you ever visited an industrial supplier's warehouse? The variety of machinery is mind-blowing, from huge CNC machines to tiny specialized components.
I have, and it's like being a kid in a candy store, if your candy is made of steel and weighs a few tons. The sheer scale of those machines is impressive.
What amazes me is the precision. Even the largest machines are engineered to work within fractions of a millimeter. That attention to detail is critical.
Absolutely. And it's not just about size. Some of the smallest parts are often the most crucial. A faulty valve or sensor can shut down an entire system.
That's something Wolf Machinery Supply seems to understand. Their approach isn't just about selling, but maintaining long-term relationships with clients.
Maintenance is a big part of it. You can't just install a machine and forget about it. Regular servicing, upgrades, and parts replacement are ongoing needs.
It's almost like being a doctor for machines, diagnosing issues, prescribing treatments, and making sure everything runs smoothly.
That's a great analogy. And just like medicine, a proactive approach is way better than waiting for a breakdown.
Speaking of breakdowns, I wonder how suppliers handle emergencies. Do they have rapid response teams, or is it more about remote troubleshooting nowadays?
Both, actually. Many suppliers offer emergency on-site repairs, but remote monitoring and diagnostics have become much more common thanks to technology.
I guess that's another way the industry has evolved, using digital tools to prevent problems before they start. Predictive maintenance is a game changer.
It really is. Imagine being able to predict when a bearing will fail and replacing it before it causes a costly shutdown. That's some real-world magic.
And yet, there's still a human element. You need skilled technicians who can interpret the data, not just machines talking to other machines.
I think that's what sets great suppliers apart, the combination of advanced technology and hands-on expertise. It's not just about selling hardware.
There's also the question of training. New machines often mean operators need new skills. Does Wolf Machinery Supply offer training as part of their service?
Yes, that's standard in the industry now. Suppliers often provide on-site training or even remote tutorials to make sure clients get the most from their investment.
That's smart. It's like buying a high-end kitchen appliance. You need to know how to use all those features, or you're not getting your money's worth.
Agreed. And let's not forget about safety. Training isn't just about productivity. It's about preventing accidents and ensuring compliance with regulations.
That's a huge responsibility. Industrial machines are powerful, and mistakes can be costly in more ways than one.
Exactly. A good supplier helps clients create safe work environments, not just efficient ones. That's where reputation is built.
Speaking of reputation, I noticed Wolf Machinery Supply emphasizes customer service. How important do you think that is in this sector?
It's everything. Industrial clients can be loyal for decades if they trust you to deliver and support them when it matters most.
I've heard stories of suppliers going above and beyond, like delivering parts in the middle of the night to keep a factory running.
Those are the stories that build long-term partnerships. It's not just about the transaction. It's about being a reliable part of someone's business.
What's interesting is how suppliers adapt to evolving industries. As technology changes, their product lines and expertise have to keep up.
Absolutely. For example, automation and robotics have changed what clients need. Suppliers have to offer more than just hardware. They need to understand software too.
That's a big shift. It's like the difference between selling a car and selling a self-driving car. The support you offer becomes much more complex.
And the risks are higher too. If an automated system fails, the consequences can be huge. That's why expertise is more valuable than ever.
Have you come across any innovative solutions recently? Maybe something suppliers like Wolf Machinery are offering to stand out?
Some suppliers now offer customized machine retrofits, integrating new tech into older machines. It's a cost-effective way for clients to upgrade.
That's clever. Not every company can afford to replace all their equipment, so retrofitting bridges the gap between old and new.
And it's more sustainable too. Reusing existing machinery reduces waste and resource consumption. A win-win.
Sustainability is becoming a major focus in manufacturing. Do you think suppliers are feeling pressure to offer greener solutions?
Definitely. Clients are increasingly asking for energy-efficient machines and environmentally friendly processes. Suppliers have to respond.
It's not just about selling a product anymore. It's about selling a philosophy. Companies are expected to share their clients' values.
That's true. And with global supply chains, there's more scrutiny than ever. Clients want to know where their machines come from and how they're made.
It's interesting how transparency has become part of the service offering. Companies like Wolf Machinery Supply have to be open about their sourcing and processes.
Yeah, and that openness builds trust. In a world full of options, trust is sometimes the deciding factor.
Switching gears a bit, let's talk about challenges. What are some of the biggest hurdles suppliers face today?
Supply chain disruptions are a big one. Delays in parts or materials can throw off entire production schedules.
That's been especially true in recent years. Flexibility and contingency planning have become essential.
Another challenge is keeping up with technological changes. Training staff, updating inventory, and educating clients. It's a lot to juggle.
And yet, the demand for customization keeps growing. Clients want unique solutions, not one-size-fits-all products.
Exactly. That means suppliers need to be more creative and adaptable than ever before.
I wonder how smaller suppliers compete with the big players. Is it all about niche expertise, or can they win on service and relationships?
Both, actually. Smaller suppliers can be more agile and attentive, offering personalized service that big companies can't always match.
It's like the difference between a local coffee shop and a big chain. Sometimes that personal touch makes all the difference.
And word of mouth is powerful in this industry. A good reputation spreads quickly among clients.
Looking ahead, what do you think the future holds for industrial machinery suppliers?
I think digital integration will be huge. Things like smart machines, IoT, and real-time data analytics.
That's exciting. Imagine a factory where every machine communicates with the supplier automatically if a problem pops up.
We're already seeing glimpses of that. The challenge will be making sure the human side keeps up with the technology.
It circles back to training and support. No matter how advanced the machines get, people still need to understand and trust them.
And that's where suppliers like Wolf Machinery Supply really earn their place. They're not just selling equipment, they're supporting whole industries.
If you had one piece of advice for a manufacturer choosing a supplier, what would it be?
Look for a partner, not just a vendor. Find someone who invests in your success and is there for the long haul.
That's solid advice. The right supplier can make or break your operations.
And for suppliers, I'd say, never stop learning. The industry never stands still, and neither should you.
Well said. Before we wrap up, any final thoughts?
Just that the world of industrial machinery might seem hidden, but it shapes so much of our everyday lives. It's worth paying attention to.
Absolutely. Next time you use a product, remember, there's a whole network of people and machines behind it, working tirelessly.
And maybe a supplier who drove across town at midnight to deliver that crucial part.
Here's a question. How do we contact them?
Good question. You can reach them at wolfmachinerysupply.com or call them at 984-213-5665.
We like to thank MarketUS for furnishing us this information.
Before we go, this deep dive was created by the MarketUS team.
On that note, thanks for joining us today. We hope you've enjoyed this behind-the-scenes look at industrial machinery supply.
Stay curious, keep learning, and appreciate the unsung heroes of industry.
Until next time.
Thanks for watching. I'm Nancy, your AI avatar. If you like this podcast, you can get one for yourself based on a website, YouTube video, or any source. Contact me to get a customized quote for your content. See you soon.